morning. Welcome to Valley Executives Property Management. Today we're going to talk a little bit about a legal procedure. Now, the last few weeks we talked about getting the property ready, screening the tenants, getting them all signed up. Now they're settled into the property. We can get on with the lease. Hopefully they've turned in we've already received their walkthrough form. We're ready to go. Hopefully for the next year we won't have any issues, no repair issues, no legals or anything like that. But that's in a perfect world. Let's assume that several months into the lease, the tenant defaults on the rent. The rents are due on the 1st, they're late on the 2nd. We retain a law firm to help us with these kinds of procedures. They specialize in landlord law. With the volume of properties that we manage, it's necessary that we do this. However, any owner can do their own legal. In Arizona, it's a landlord-friendly state. That doesn't mean that tenants don't have rights. They certainly do. And we educate all of our agents on how to handle any kind of legal questions. Obviously, they're not going to answer them, but they know where to send their tenants and their owners. Let's assume that a tenant is late with their rent. First thing we're going to do is send them a 5-day notice to pay or quit. It's a legal form that you can get online in most states. It's a pretty standard form. We send that out by certified mail. At that time, it's probably the 3rd or 4th day of the month. If the tenant hasn't responded by now, then we go to the next phase. In the meantime, we've notified the owner that the tenants are late with their rent, and we're going to move towards eviction. Right now, the tenants have forfeited their deposits, so those deposits become the owner's funds. That's why we notify the owner immediately, because they're the ones that are going to determine if we go through a full legal process. In Arizona, we can have a tenant out of a property within 30 days if everything is done well. It's a very specific time procedure, so you've got to be real careful how you do it. Like I said, we retain attorneys, we use a law firm, and we're all very educated on this process, so we keep these kinds of procedures down. After the 5-day notice, and we don't have any response from the tenant, then we send it over to the courts for a court date. Another 10 days passes, it's now probably the 20th of the month, and we've got a court date to evict. If we still haven't gotten any response or negotiation with the tenant, then we go for full eviction. Hopefully, we've heard from them by then. We really don't have too many evictions overall, but we want to embrace the tenants. We want to help them out. We want to help the owner. So the whole idea is to make it as painless as possible. If they can't afford the property, we help them relocate. If they just bail, then we want to recover the property as quickly as we can. Basically, that's it in a nutshell. We'll talk a little bit more about legal procedures next week. Thank you. Hope to see you then.